So I'm super excited about what I'm going to share with you guys today. Just because this is super foundational work that anyone can do, and it's what's really moved the needle for me on setting goals in my life and actually accomplishing them or achieving them, instead of, we all know, like, the new year goals, like we all set all these goals at the beginning of the year, and then here we are at like the third month and we're like, is it too late to start those goals? Is it too late to start my New Year's goals now? It's March, but is it too late to go back? And so, we can always get into that habit of setting goals for ourselves and then just forgetting about them. We set all these goals like I said, at the beginning of the year, and then halfway through the year, or here we are at the end of the year almost, and we're just like, yeah, those New Year's resolutions didn't happen. So this is my habit change coaching method that is my secret sauce to my coaching, okay? It's what helps you create the momentum that you need to set a goal and have it in motion and accomplish it. I'm going to give you the step-by-step process on that. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is get really clear about what it is that you want, because if you don't know what you want, you can't get it. And I've done previous trainings to help you figure out what that is, so you know exactly what you want and how to get that. And this training is going to add on to that by helping you gain that certainty, gain the momentum that you need to make it happen. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get clear about and be honest. Be super, super honest about where you are currently. And you can do this for just one goal, or you can do this for your goals in all of your areas of life. So like your health, your finances, your career, your relationships, or your spirituality. Like a relationship with a higher power. So you can have goals in all of those areas, and you can use this for all of that, or you can just work on one at a time. It's up to you. But whatever the goal is, so for example, let's just do weight loss, because weight loss is easy to do. It's relatable. So if you want to lose weight, so that would be health. So be honest about where you are currently. So be really honest about how your health is currently, what your weight is, and just any other detail about your health that you need to know that you currently have going on. And then you're going to want to say, okay, well, what do I want? So, and you can do this for a year from now, or 6 months from now. You can set your goal. Usually I do it within like 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. So you can do it for whatever you want. But so where you are currently, be really honest. And then where you want to be, and let's just say a year from now, you want to be here and you want to be experiencing this. So just be really honest about where you are currently and where you really want to go. So get really clear on those two things. So that helps you know that gives you that clarity that you need, so you can start to create some certainty. Because if you're not clear, you won't be certain. Okay, so the next step is going to be figuring out why. Why do you want it? Okay, and this is like your mission. Okay, so like this has to be bigger than. This has to be something that's going to carry you. This has to be something that's going to make you want to do it for a year. So let's say, next year your best friend's getting married and you're going to be like the best woman, or you're going to be in the wedding. You want to lose some weight for the wedding. That's not big enough. That's not big enough to make you commit for a year worth of health and like of dieting, exercising, whatever it is that you are going to decide to do, whatever you're going to do to attain your goal. Doing it for a single event is not going to be enough. But if you're doing it for something big, like you want to end the cycle of diabetes and heart disease in your family, that's huge. That is what's going to motivate you. That's a mission. That's going to drive you to work hard for as long as it takes to make sure that you reach your goal. Okay, so you're going to want to find your why, your mission. This has to be big. This has to be something that comes from your heart. You got to dig deep for it. So why is it important to you to have this goal accomplished? Find something that's going to emotionally drive you. Emotion is energy in motion. Emotion is what gets shit done, okay? So you've got to find the emotional pull to achieve this goal, okay? So after you've gotten clear, after you've figured out your mission, you need certainty. You need certainty to drive that momentum, because if you are not certain that you're going to get this goal to happen, if you're not certain that you're going to achieve the goal, then you can let that inner doubt, that inner critic come in, and you'll just be all over the place. You might give up. So you have to create certainty. Well, this is where it gets kind of fun. So how to create that certainty is by getting results, okay? But, you might be like, well, how do I get results if I don't have enough certainty to do the things that I need to do in the first place to get results, okay? So this is where your mind is so powerful. This is where your mind comes in, and you can imagine the results in advance. So imagine your goal weight. Imagine yourself. So again, we're talking about health if we have that health goal. So imagine yourself, it's a year from now. Imagine your future self as your ideal weight. Maybe it's not a look. Maybe you just know it's a feeling. Imagine yourself feeling healthy. You look healthy. You're very happy. You're energized. You're motivated. Just imagine those results in advance. And the key is to imagine these results multiple times a day, every day. And that's going to give you that certainty, which will lead to that momentum and motivation to do something that 1% each day to help drive you closer and closer to that health goal that you're looking for. And like I said, this can be for any goal. This can be health, finance, career, whatever the goal is, just imagine it in advance. I know that one. Sorry, Alexa is trying to talk to me. So just imagine it in advance, and it's consistently. So at least once a day, if not multiple times a day, imagine those results in advance. That's going to create that certainty to give you the momentum that you need to drive you to get the results that you're looking for. So I'm going to wrap it up one more time. So the first step is get clear about what you want. Get clear about where you are currently and where you want to be. Why? Create your mission. Get that deep emotional drive that you need that's going to carry you long term, something you're not going to give up on, that you'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. And then lastly, create that certainty by imagining the results in advance. Imagine whatever your goal is. Imagine that you've already got it, and do this multiple times. You have to be consistent with imagining the results in advance. That one is key. And of course, taking action. Taking action is going to be key, but creating that certainty and seeing the results in advance consistently, that's what helps give you that momentum and that motivation to take action to begin with. Because if you, like I said, if you start to doubt yourself, then that inner doubt or that inner self-critic will be like, you can't do this, and you might give up. But if you see the results in advance, you are creating the experience of already having those things, and that inner self confidence will start to come out and be like, I can do this. I've already seen myself like it, and I'm going to make it happen. And then you can start taking action to make those goals happen, so you can start to create the results that you're looking for. Okay, well, as always, if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to leave them in the comments, and I will get to them as soon as possible. And I hope you guys enjoyed this training, and I hope you guys can use it starting now. You don't have to wait for a New Year's resolution to set goals. You can set goals any day, anytime. It doesn't matter. You can always set goals and always go for them. You don't have to wait for a new year. Every day's a new day, and you can take the new day, okay, and run with it and shoot for the stars, okay? You guys got this, and I'll see you guys next week.